Hello everyone, singer-songwriter James Hardiment here, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Bridge to the Seaway podcast. I've been at my new place now for almost a year. I moved in December here in Cornwall, Ontario, Canada. I've been living a little bit outside for the past couple of years prior to that, but it's so good to be back in the community and creating art here at home. I have a lot to share with you, but make sure before we get started to like, subscribe, share, follow me on social media for updates on music shows, movie productions, whatever I'm up to. You want to follow it? Follow me there. www.jameshardiment.com is my official website. You can email me through there for business inquiries as well. I provide video services for clients. I've done audio production for clients. I do a lot of different things in the community, and I'm always bringing different artists together to collaborate on different works, whether they be fiction, non-fiction. It does not matter. I love to create. I love to support the arts when I can and try to create jobs in the community as well. So if you want to help me as well, another way you could do that, and the artists that work with me, is to purchase the physical media that I sell as well. I sell my own CD here. This is my first album, Wine. It's got 10 tracks on it from 2016. If I knew how to open a CD case, I would. There you go, it's been so long, right? So here it is. I made it look like a record, a vinyl record, and I sign all the copies for my fans. I have these available at my music shows. You can also just message me. If you're in town, I could probably give you a copy. I'm always at the Rendezvous as well, doing karaoke, so I usually have a couple of copies with me wherever I go. It's a great way to support me. You can also stream me on Spotify, Apple Music. I've been making music probably since high school. Actually, no, since high school, not probably, since high school, James. I've been making music. I've been making feature films. In 2011, I made a film called Wendigo. It got over 1.5 million views, as many of you know already, because I pretty much tell you every single time, but not really. But anyway, so yeah, and I've been going all over the community with this podcast. I've been visiting different businesses. I've been writing blogs and vlogs, and I've been traveling around the Seaway Valley area, and just updating people on the projects I'm working on as well. Because again, I'm working closely with actors right now from Ottawa and Cornwall on this new feature film called KATAHDIN, which is the sequel to the first movie, Wendigo, which was a found footage style, which is kind of like Blair Witch, shaky cam, it's like a paranormal activity. This one's more like an Indiana Jones, James Bond adventure. It's in the traditional style, and it's full of comedy. It's got the comedy of the first one, the quirkiness, but a bit of spooky, scary stuff too. More action-based though, action-packed. I mean, there was a bit of action in the first one as well near the end. Not going to spoil it, go watch it. It's free to watch on my YouTube channel, James Hardiment. Like I said, go check it out. Hour-and-a-half movie. It's got 1.5 million views. The original cut, then there's another cut that I made years later. That's about 40,000 or something. I haven't checked it, how many views lately, but yeah, it's a smaller cut that has 10 minutes, about 10 minutes shaved off, but I added an extra scene with a government agent actually speaking in front of the camera. A good friend of mine, Mike Jeter, who's a comedian, near Windsor area, Windsor, Ontario. So yeah, that was pretty cool stuff. I ended up renting a bunch of weapons and airsoft props from Danny Crosman up at Colo Productions in Ottawa for the production. He's just outside of Ottawa. He has some very great prices. You can check out his website as well. Very knowledgeable man with his theatrical license for arms and stuff, weapons in films and television. So if you're looking to make something, he's the man to talk to. Honestly, he's got so much knowledge, and I recommend renting with him any day of the week. He gives you nice cases. You got the secure locks on your equipment. And I mean, I believe he's got some pyrotechnic stuff. You can get in touch with people as well. Like I said, worth checking out. He does a lot of World War II movies and just war movies in general. That's sort of his thing. Yeah, so again, great fella. I recommend highly if you're going to do something like that, have action sequences in your production. It just adds a bit more realism to it. We ended up doing airsoft. Nothing came out of it. We added the flashes in post-production, so I sort of stylized it, but it ended up working quite nicely. But I believe you can even get blanks if you have the right, you're willing to spend the money, you want to spend, you got the right crew, the safety, but safety is important. If you're going to get involved in blank ammunition, that's where it gets very dangerous, and you have to be super careful and have somebody licensed and trained on site, and you can't just go willy-nilly wherever you want. You have to make plans with local authorities and do everything by the book in the right way, right? So, yeah. The movie's about 75% filmed now. We're getting close to the end of production phase. Had a few big scenes still left to film, but we're getting there, and it's been a great time. I love the cast. I love the crew so much. It's been a team building journey, and I think we're getting close to completion. And I want to have this released by November. That's the goal. The original movie came out November 11th, 2011, so I was hoping to release this one on November 11th, but I can't guarantee that. There may be delays, things out of my control. As of right now, that's the plan. We've still got time, and many of the scenes are already edited in the downtime I've had between. So, yeah, I look forward to screening that at local theatres. I'm going to try my best to get it into some of them, and I want to try and release onto digital platforms as well. The running time I'm estimating is probably about an hour and a half. That's what I'm guessing. In terms of my music life or music updates, I am DJing. I've been hosting karaoke at the Rendezvous for Rockstar Party Productions. If you go back further in the program, the Seaway, the Seaway podcast, you'll find an interview with myself and Rodney Rivette, the owner of Rockstar Party Productions. I've been doing karaoke nights with him, for him, Wednesdays and Saturdays, 8 p.m. I'll be there tomorrow night. If you're watching, if you're tuning in tonight, I'll be there tomorrow, Saturday, to host the karaoke, 8 p.m. till closing. Well, till midnight. If it's very, very busy, we keep going. But usually till midnight. Unless the bar is really busy and it can make the money, it will continue the karaoke after, because, again, they have to pay for our time as well, right? So, and if you are looking for karaoke services, I highly recommend Rockstar Party, obviously, because I do work for them as well, So, like I said, they're good guys, and like great equipment, great sound. And myself, my own stuff, I do separate from him, like my own DJ sets, my 80s dance, my South African dance music that I love from the 80s as well, and, various other genres I do as well. So get in touch with me if you want to do something separate from karaoke. I won't touch karaoke unless it's through him, but anything else I'll do out of, not just my principles, that's what I believe in. So, yeah. There is that, and get in touch if you want a commercial made, like I said, for your business, video, even with just a mobile phone, I can do some pretty cool stuff for you. I've got some equipment, and we can always rent more or buy more if we need to for the projects that you have in mind. So, yeah, audio production, as you can see, I've got professional microphones, I've got professional cameras. I am more than capable of creating something pretty cool for you and your business. Or nightclub, bar, if you want entertainment. I want to do more live shows. I'm in the midst of booking more live shows. Did a couple last year. Gonna do some more retro pop style. I mean, you come out, you'll see me sing anyways, but I do my own originals. It's a set of about I have about 30 songs altogether. I might not get to all of them depending on how many hours you book me for, but I can also DJ after too if you need music. So get in touch with me, www.jameshardiment.com. And I'm also working on some other films with local filmmakers in the community again. So I might have one of them on for an interview soon. I'm not sure. I can't promise anything, but I'm going to have some interviews again shortly. This episode will not have any interviews because, again, I'm just sort of getting back into the rhythm of things. Yeah. But on that note, I think I've pretty much summarized everything I'd like to today. So, there's a movie on the way. I'm booking music shows. All the key stuff. Like I said, follow me on social media. Spread the word. If you're interested in acting or singing, send me an audition, send me a, resume, whatever, headshot, resume, to my email, www.jameshardiment.com. The email's through the website, interact with the post, like, subscribe, share, any way you want to support me. You can buy the physical media. Again, I'm always in a community doing stuff, trying to make stuff happen, working with the local people that are already here as well as myself, trying to grow together as a community. I love that stuff, man. I love positive stuff in a community. I love it. I'm always working hard to put on a good show, no matter what. Even if 3 people show up, it does not matter. We're going to put on a great show. That's the mentality you should have, So, again, keep at it, guys. Stay awesome. Stay in school if you go to school. Don't drop out. Don't listen to these BSers who tell you that you can make $5,000 a month sitting at home. Don't listen. Get your schooling done. You might get lucky and do that, but get your schooling done if you can. That's my advice. Work hard. All the usual positive things that you should be doing. Come on, you can do this, guys. And never feel like you're not good enough for something. It just takes time. It takes practice. It takes energy. You can make it happen. It takes perseverance. Some of the most famous people in the world were laughed at and mocked. Remember that. Be strong. Be positive. Be the change that you can be. And try to inspire others around you with positive actions. Don't squander opportunities. There's so much in life you can achieve in this day and age. The equipment, the technology, the ability to broadcast around the world on a much smaller budget than you used to be able to do. So again, use it well. Don't use it stupidly. A lot of people use it stupidly. I mean, for a laugh, why not? But I mean, you know what I'm talking about. So again, Look forward to seeing you on the next episode. I wish they told me how to turn off a camera. I'm just kidding. I know how to do that. Or do I?